Time to resume the second map between Luminosity Gaming and Team SoloMid with a nice upset from the North American team versus the Brazilian team, 16-11 on Luminosity Gaming's map pick of Mirage. This time we'll see if they can continue the streak on their map choice, which is Cobble. I'm Vansilli, along with me is Dust Barrett, with Helium Umbrella running the production and Kevin running the camera. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, what an upset we just witnessed. Again, that's probably the biggest upset we've seen out of Luminosity, dropping their home map Mirage on TSM, who had never played it prior to that game. It's a great first result on Mirage. We're going to see TSM waste no time on this round. They're all rushing drop in the connector, looking to try to just get fights, but they're losing them. Taco with 2 already.
About to go for a third. No, denied by FNS. A 1-minute advantage. Make that a 2 versus 2. A 3 versus 2, sorry, as Fur is able to take down Automatic. Bomb is stuck inside this B bombster right now, and we pretty much have a trifecta of LG closing in from all angles of the map of the B bomb site. Looks like they're going to try to move towards the connector. Fallen his way in there just at the door with 34 HP. He hears the footsteps, plays it patiently, and peeks out. Dink, and then FNS capitalizes on a fadeaway kill. 2 versus 2 now. FNS only with 24 HP. Cold Zero coming around the corner of the APC. Whiffs the shots, but at least Fur gets the kill. Now it's a 2 versus 1. Adren, who was able to get an opening kill, gets stopped immediately there by Cold Zero, and the pistol round comes in favor of Luminosity Gaming.
It does with a bomb plant does come out from TSM, so that means they will be able to get a buy a little bit earlier. Get that AK up in the third round if they so choose. Great job there by Fur and company to bring that one back into Luminosity, because again, they need to win this map, otherwise they get eliminated from this tournament in the quarterfinals, which would be another kind of crazy online tournament exit for Luminosity where they're a favorite to win. We'll go ahead and see them start upgrading here. They get a couple of M4s, a mag 7 on the cold. AK's actually already out here for TSM on 2 players, so they actually forced by. They're not going to wait for the third round. They're going to go for this one. Might catch Luminosity off guard just a bit.
Let's see if it works here. Adren's already down to 7 HP. Semphis as well. Actually taken down by Fur to start at the connector side. 4 more remaining here for TSM. As Automatic and Sick with his AKs are trying to get something done. First pushing all the way to top, sorry, A main. Finally looking at mid double doors. They're so scared right now for TSM, but Sick's about to get this first step in. He spots Fallen trying to push in. He gets the first frag, but Fur's about to peek out, gets the first kill, trying to drop the bomb carrier. So FNS is actually stuck. He's running with his knife out, trying to look for some cover towards this mid connector side. Meanwhile, FNX is inside the little cabin. He's going to be able to headshot Automatic. 4 versus 2 now with FNS and Sick. Try to win this one here. Let's call him Phoenix and Finesse. It'll be a lot easier for the rest of this game. Sick then gets the kill. Bomb is now planted, but now the AK has fallen. Finesse is at least able to pick that up. Gets the first headshot onto Fur. It's a 2 versus 1 now. Makes that a 1 versus 1. Runs out of bullets, forced to reload. Taco trying to move out. He peeks out just before he was able to finish his reload, and Taco wins that one. But a nice try by TSM. At least to get a bomb plant here for the second round to be able to buy on the fourth.
I mean, they went for all of it there, though. I mean, they went for a couple of AKs. They still didn't come up with a round. I mean, they did a lot of damage to the economy of the CTs. They did get another bomb plant, so they've kept it close. And in fact, FNS has already shown, or excuse me, Finesse has already shown that he's going to just go ahead and full buy. So yeah, they're going to force buy again. So a little of that force buying and Asia coming out of TSM right now. I mean, I guess they know that Luminosity's economy is quite low. So if they can win this, they would force a reset and a double save out of Luminosity. And I guess that's kind of the mindset they have. Plus, they're still probably going to be able to buy next round no matter what. So this is actually, I think, a legitimate force buy. Like, it makes sense.
Fallen gets the opener there onto Sick as they're trying to chase him down towards this A-hall. Fur about to peek out to support him. He will spot Adren, easily headshots him, drops the bomb carrier as well. TSM and Automatic was trying to go on a hunt down towards the toxic area, but then nice 1D by Automatic. Fallen fully blinded, trying to go for the spray by the spawnable wall. Taco going for the support with the crapwalk spray as well, getting 2 of his own. Now it's a 3 versus 1. Finesse turns around, but Cold Zero waiting for him there. And it's now 3 unanswered rounds. First gun round about to come through.
Yeah, plenty of money here still for TS, and despite the fact they dipped in a little bit on that round for some upgraded pistols. AKs out across the board, full head armor, as well as plenty of utility. Now we'll be able to see what they have cooked up over here on TSM. What are they looking to accomplish? We will see Automatic going by himself over towards the B lobby to play a lurk role. Everyone else, though, is heading towards middle. Op on Cold, actually. The only opper. Fallen not going to have his, as usual. It'll be Cold opping towards B. They do sometimes do this.
Full AKs for TSM as Finesse is able to get that first kill onto Fallen at the entrance of the A halls. For looking to reposition himself to play pretty much a solo A side. Meanwhile, TSM are still pretty much at every single round here, holding towards this mid side so far. We haven't really seen any plays towards B yet.
True. We have not. They seem to be gathering out that way now. They already do have a 1-minute advantage after that exchange in the A halls against Fallen. Paul does have that op on the back of the B platform. They probably won't expect that because they already got Fallen down. They didn't see an op on him, so they probably don't think there is a second op out in play. Now they know.
Cold Zero, though, evening things up on a 4 versus 4. Finesse trying to take control of the drop zone as Sick is trying to get an entry at the broken wall. 3 of them are now going to move up, and we're going to have a late drop by Finesse towards this drop zone. And Cold Zero's opping back towards the chicken coop, drops the bomb cure, 20 seconds left on the clock. They have to act quick. Dren gets a nice shot there, but quickly traded out by Taco, by Danger.
Whoa.
Finesse and Semphis quickly turn things around, though, as they drop the opper. 10 seconds left on the clock. Double peek. And Semphis gets the kill. That was actually a very smart play with the bomb being down there.
Definitely. It was great for Simmons to peek at that exact moment. So well done by TSM, even though they're caught off guard by that op from Cole, because again, you don't expect him to be the only opper. If he has one, it's probably because Fallen also does. Double op setup, but not the case there. He gets a couple of op picks, but TSM still find their round, and now they've killed Luminosity's money. You see them force buy up what they can, but it's not a whole heck of a lot, so TSM could be working towards tying this thing up.
Yeah, Fallen hasn't been getting much luck this time here playing towards that A hall. Only 1 in 3 so far. Taco the only one getting things done to start things off since this pistol round. Double kill with the Silence USP. Charming with a bit more with the following rounds, but this is where it starts to get dangerous for LG. TSM for one more time will hold their grounds at the mid side.
I think Fallen did spot Sick here, so he'll keep his crosshairs aimed at it. Sick gonna step up and he will get dispatched. Taking a lot of damage. Plus first still tucked in here. They may not expect that, but it looks like no one may really press him. Maybe Semphis. Or it's actually Finesse. But nope, they all go into the mid room.
That's right, to take control of it now. Adren is still looking to see if anybody's going to try to push in for LG to salvage that AK-47 that Sick dropped at the beginning of the round. But it looks like Fallen has pulled all the way back inside the back of the A bomb site. Fur is still holding towards the upper A halls, though. If they're not clearing this for TSM, this could be a huge flank for LG. Nice shot by FNS. FNX onto FNS. Jesus Christ.
It's Finesse and FNX. You can do it.
I know, right? He's going to drop down towards the balcony. Adren's going to be able to get that kill. Fallen's still holding towards the back, but Automatic's going to be able to take him down. Fur, that's what I'm talking about. That big flank. Drops the opper. Looks for that second kill, but Automatic moves back on time, but doesn't manage to get the kill. Adren's stuck on a 3 versus 1. And he sprays against the wall. Picked off there. It's going to be now 4-1 in favor of Luminosity Gaming, with the force buy coming back in their favor. And again, it is because they didn't clear out that A side at the hallway to get that flank going for Fur.
Exactly. That was the big difference there, was the fact that Fur never got discovered, able to come out late. Those 2 kills he got onto those unsuspecting terrorists were definitely of high impact. And so now we are going to have Luminosity building up a pretty good lead here. You know, their money was in rough shape. Now they have a chance to go ahead and start rolling out some cash. TSM going to be on just pistols this round. No utility. Fallen will have his op. He will be posted up here watching the middle slope, as he knows that TSM have been attacking that quite a lot.
So back on a safe situation for TSM. Fallen with the op this time. No more Max 7, no more CZs. He's able to use the gun of his choice. Currently dominating this half now is LG, bringing it up to a 5-1 scoreline where they couldn't cross even more than that mid room for this terrorist team. Easy round, easy pickings.
So right now they are kind of looking dominant at this point. TSM, though, going to be back onto a bye this round, but Finesse is going to be a little bit lacking as he's just going to be on the Tech 9 to be sure he can get some utility. Everyone else, though, is going to be on AKs here. I'm still in the hands of Falling. He's going to take it the A halls this time. Looks like everyone from TSM this time is going to be heading towards the B lobby. So we may just see an all-out push. They haven't really done this yet. So this could be a little bit of a change of pace, but Cold, he's going to be in position. He's got three other players already in the area. Fallon's been left alone today. So they could run right into a stack here in just a moment.
Adren's going to try to run out. Cold Zero's on the other side. Big flashes, both blinded. But Cold in the back still. FNS is going to try to move down towards that wall. There's that first spray, but quickly traded out by Sick. Taco there towards the other side of the wall. He's able to take down Semphis. Adren retaliates, but the 1-man advantage comes in favor of TSM. Taco's about to creep through the smoke. Drops the bomb carrier, but at least the bomb is planted. 2 versus 1 to end the scoreline yet. Taco is hiding by the statue side. Adren in a great position still towards that box. They spotted him early in the round, so they know that he's there. Automatic playing towards the drop zone. He's actually just going to stick it. Adren's about to peek out, and he gets the kill.
Oh, a big round there from TSM. A convincing win, too, because Luminosity were well set up to defend against that. They already had 4 players. We had Cole getting the opening frag, but he was just quickly traded. And TSM, just through brute force alone against a stacking Luminosity, do win themselves another round. Now Luminosity buying down a lot. They are so low on funds right now. If this round is lost, TSM could work towards tying this game up. We are going to see TSM kind of going back to more of their mid-A heavy approach. Sick leading the way to get control along a Hall's Fur in that corner. Will they check it?
They didn't before. They don't again. And Adren at least trades it out. 4-on-4 situation continues to spray, and whoever is playing towards that Toxic, which was Cold Zero, is trying to move up. But Semphis is winning there with the op and puts it at an early 1-minute advantage for Team SoloMid. Still trying to take control of this A side. You do have FNX trying to move up now with the M4.
No way they expect
a couple
this.
Of flashes to throw, but they're falling back actually towards B.
That is quite true. I mean, again, if they would have actually pressed in the A-halls, I doubt they would have expected FNX there. But Adren, he's just, trying to hold them at A, trying to keep their attention. But as you noted, they are certainly looking B, and they've killed and fallen the only guy that was left. So that bomb is going to get planted here. Adren going to be able to get away. He won't be caught by FNX just yet. Finally, he does. But still, money, Solo, Luminosity, they have to just save these 2 M4s, really. They don't have money to buy next round.
Taco's in a great position, at least, though. If he can get a kill or two, because that's why you still see FNX trying to move up there towards that connector side. But at that point, we're not committing yet. Automatics on the other side. Semphis, I think, just spotted him, though. And because of that, Taco is going to fall back.
All of a sudden, TSM starting to wake up a little bit on this terrorist side. It was looking pretty dominant for Luminosity there for a little while, but now their economic problems are finally catching up to them, and TSM are starting to build out some rounds, and, I mean, they're very close to tying this thing up. I mean, it's still very early on in this game. There's still really no telling which direction this is headed, but at least TSM's starting to make an argument for themselves.
We'll see what they're going to try to do with these rifles that they saved, and then immediately FNX is going to drop a FAMAS. They're going to drop a Max 7 as well, so another force buy coming through. They might use Fallen. Well, I guess at this point, Fallen's been pretty much playing towards the long A with that Max 7. I thought he would maybe use it towards the drop zone at this point. And actually, he's making his way there, so he's going to play the broken wall with it. Meanwhile, Team SoloMid are still holding back towards this mid. But it's not really Team SoloMid. It's always a Team 4 mid.
Yeah, they're doing so many 4-1s. I mean, I've seen that throughout their map pool, just leaving Automatic out there alone, but everyone else gathers up together to look for map control, and they've had some success at pushing back the A-halls and, trading pretty efficiently.
Does come back here as Semphis is trying to move up. Waiting for the smoke to dissipate. You do have a bit of a rotation coming through, so it's going to be actually a 3-man stack for LG. As they're going to have to clear out Fur. Fur's about to peek out. Actually, well, the flames are going to come out. Oh, it's not even going to hit him. Okay.
Yeah, I know. They know he's there, though. They're probably confused how he didn't have to come out.
He probably didn't know that Cold Zero is there. And now he lines up too, is able to take down FNS, but retaliated by Adren. Now Cold Zero pushing out. Semphis kills him. It's now going to be a 3 versus 3. I was just listening to Dead Chat. I don't think they knew that he was there at the end when he threw that molly on the floor. Taco at least with that M4. Giving it a 1-man advantage. Semphis another op kill as they're trying to go for the boost to let back towards this wall. So they know that Fallen, at least somebody's there towards that pit side of mid. But they don't know that FNX is towards the back of the site. Adren trying to go for the spray, trying to control it. It is stopped by Fallen. 14 seconds off the clock. They have to work quickly, but FNX is going to be able to stop him. And Luminosity Gaming with that forest buy turn things around.
Wow. Yeah, it's just so unfortunate that Molotov was just short of forcing Fur out of position. And then Cold using that to his advantage to get into the corner there and really surprise TSM. Well, that was just kind of a crazy situation just based on one grenade being a little bit off. Now TSM are just going to be on pistols. So while they were creeping back into the game, LG looking to shut them out. Bomb is already down with Fallen's op pick, but he will go ahead and back off. The bomb will be recollected. He's getting chased back, but he's able to survive and first picking up a kill.
And that's the bomb down to Dren. Now at the point at the long A. Coming through towards that spammable wall. He's going to be able to take down Fallen with Semphis together. Now he's going to be the last man standing. Picked off by FNX long range. Towards that cabin. And it's now going to be 7-3. And things are looking good for LG as they're showing a pretty dominant CT side. On what TSM is usually doing quite well on T.
Yeah, I mean, they look pretty good against Renegades and in the iBuyPower tournament. But they'd also lose to Liquid. So they're kind of 1-1 with this 5. Luminosity this time around going to go very B heavy, just leaving Fur alone here inside the mid room. They're going to stick Fallen's op over here at B.
Spray battle comes through, but Fallen immediately falls at the broken wall by a nice shot by Semphis, who had an early spawn there to move there quickly. At this point, things are just going to sail for a bit. As we are trying to force FNX out of position towards this drop zone area, and they will. And Adren takes advantage of that for the kill on a full blinded FNX trying to fall back. 5
It's
on 3 now.
crazy how Luminosity are kind of stacking B heavy, yet they're still getting picked apart. This has happened twice now, where it's like 2 rounds where you think they have just the best positioning in the world to win the round, and somehow TSM break through. And look at this, Finesse slipping through. Taco does pick it up, though. That's a big kill.
Bomb looking to get picked up, but they have yet to decide if they want to commit towards B yet, because they don't really have that control for TSM. Meanwhile, Taco is moving in with Cold opping at the chicken coop. You do have Fur playing towards the A-bomb side by himself with 13 HP, so at this point, it should be easier for TSM to play towards A, but they don't know that. And at this, with 20 seconds left on the clock, you'll have to see them execute towards this B-bomb site. They have to try to get this pick onto Cold, and it's down onto Semphis, who's going to bait his teammate first. Cold Zero gets the kill. Taco, meanwhile, getting another one from that connector side. The bomb plant's going to come across, so Semphis has to land a shot. 6 seconds left. Why is he still looking towards the left? Bomb is now down and the round is lost.
So great recovery there from Luminosity, despite the fact that TSM had both opening picks. Adren catching FNX at drop room, I believe. And then, of course, Semphis took down Fallen very early. The remaining players from Luminosity hold their ground, and they extend their lead. They're now up 8-3, money short on TSM. So Luminosity very well could get to the double digits here on the CT side of Kabul, which is a rarity these days, it seems. A lot of teams able to put up usually pretty good numbers on the Terror side, but TSM, they've shown to pose a threat here at times. They've even collected a couple of convincing rounds, but they're still well behind at this point.
So Semphis with the op that he saved is going to try to move aggressively down towards the mid room and take control of A side. Fallen missing the first option at the connector side. As his teammate one more time was the first one to peek out. Thankfully, his teammate was not picked off, but as he moves up towards the staircase of Toxic, Fur is waiting for him there with the M4. Just like that, it's going to be a 5-on-3 situation. Semphis looking back towards the long. Sick is moving up with him. Fur creeping down towards the ramp of midside, and he's going to be just around the corner of the wall. Semphis is still clearing out upper, though, so this could be huge for Fur to try to get a kill. Meanwhile, another one fallen at the B bomb site, and just
Taco.
we're pushing forward.
That's the bomb down. Taco found the
Exactly.
bomb. Oh, no.
But
This
it's
is
not
pretty
even
much
in. They're just getting picked off one by one.
Yeah, I mean, there was really not much going on there for TSM at that point. Didn't really have much to work with that round, but they should be back onto a full buy here. They can win out the half. They'll still be in a decent position, but without that, I feel like Luminosity has done more than enough to make sure that this thing goes to a third map, which would be Cash. And again, that is a map that Luminosity have been shaky on throughout their history, so it's not as if TSM's lost all hope in the upset in this series. So far here on Cabo, Luminosity has been able to find a way to stick ahead.
I was going to ask if this is... Oh. And a flash is going to bounce off Adren's butt and flash behind them. Unfortunately, they wanted to try to throw it over. Maybe get an early control of B. I thought maybe this was going to be the first aggressive play for TSM towards either bomb site. It's been quite slow. Putting myself to sleep. And yes, indeed, it's going to be very aggressive now. Fur getting the first kill. Traded back by TSM, and as Adren capitalizes and clears out a little bit around the statue. Fur pop flash, but quickly saved by Adren. As FNS is looking for that bomb plant. 2 versus 2. Running through the smoke, he hears it, but Fallen stops him with the CZ. Now it's a 1 versus 1. Fallen sticking on that bomb. Automatic trying to move out. And Fallen moves out of position, gets the kill, comes in for the defuse, and it's going to be now 10-3.
TSM getting the bomb plant, and they're on max loss bonus, so they do have that money coming in, $4,200 to build up their bank again, so they can still get another buy right away. But I mean, the B defense has been pretty good. Taco's been over there. He's 16-6 right now. Fur over on the A side of the map, 17-8. So you can see that both sides of the map have been properly covered here by Luminosity. They're up 10-3. TSM this time looking like they're going to open up pretty heavy towards the B side again. They have a couple of players headed towards drop, and they're moving very fast.
Finally, they get something on their side. FNS gets the opener onto FNX, as Taco is winning with the M4, though, to capitalize on the trade. FNX drops in. Meanwhile, Semphis clears out in the front of that B bomb side by the boulder. Cold Zero is still holding his ground. By Danger gets the kill. Bomb is now planted at least, because they did go for the execution for that wall of smoke inside B, so an easy plant. But here comes Luminosity Gaming on an attempt to retake. First, still looking back, about to backstab Adren. If his teammate doesn't peek out, and there you go. Immediately traded at least. Sig gets the second kill, then onto Cold Zero, then Semphis onto Fallen. 10-4 is our scoreboard, and I heard nothing but anger from Adren after getting the kill. It was a good bait, though, at least. Sig got a double kill out of that right after.
Yes, I mean, it was a proper trade. It stink that Adren got burned, but, you know, still a frag nonetheless. And a round win for TSM after going a long time without one. And they were contesting pretty well early in the game. At one point, the score was 3-5, but then they kind of just fell off. They show us a little bit of life here right at the end. See if they can find something else. Cole getting so aggressive out middle. He hasn't been detected quite yet. Finally, Adren going to silence him there. So this might be the edge that TSM needs to find one more before the half is over.
Fallen's going to try to do the same thing here. If Adren tries to peek out one more time, he has a great angle on him. Here it comes. But he doesn't win that fight. 2-minute advantage now for Team SoloMid. An auto shotty in the hands of Fur, who is trying to play that towards that broken wall at B. But you see the rest of TSM working towards A, which is going to be a lot harder for Fur to try to retake with the shotgun. FNX falling down, and they're going to be able to capitalize on the A bomb site for now. Taco looking to pop himself in with a flash, but Sick waits there as he was unaffected by that flash. Fur, good luck with that shotgun.
Yeah, he'll hope to maybe pick up Adren's rifle in the mid room or something like that, maybe. But otherwise, yeah, there's really not much he's going to be able to do. He is looking around. He does pick up the M4 there from one of his fallen teammates. He will make his presence known with that smoke grenade, trying to use it as a fake flash. Not going to bite anybody, so Simphis will finish the round, and it will be a couple of rounds coming in there at the end of TSM to make it 5-10, but still Luminosity with a pretty big lead, and they do have a pretty potent terrorist side, so they're still in good shape to force a map 3 out of this series, but we'll see. TSM, they've been really successful on pistols. I mean, I think they've gone 2 for 3 so far.
And I think we've seen pretty much the same scoreline on Mirage as well, though. LG winning that first half by a few rounds, round margin, and then suddenly it was they only got 1 round, I guess, on the CT side playing as LG.
Yeah.
At least for this point, or for this part now, they will play on T side, and TSM will be playing on the CTs. We'll see if this comeback might be able to come back for Team SoloMid.
That'd be crazy to see them come back twice in the same series against Luminosity, where Luminosity are the heavy favorite. I didn't really catch to see what the odds were, but I can only imagine that they were pretty incredibly in favor of Luminosity. Probably like in the 80s or 90s, I'd assume.
So pistol round is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Cold Zero for Taco, FNX, and Fallen versus Semphis, FNS, Automatic, Sick, and Adren. This is the round of 8 for the CEVO Pro League season number 9, second qualifier in NA, best out of 3, first map in favor of TSM as we are streaming up towards the A-bomb side. Adren trying to connect with the USB, saved by Automatic, who gets 2 kills then after for Sick. So it's going to be a 3 versus 1. Cold Zero turns into Cold Zero as he's the last man falling. 10-6 now for TSM with an aggressive round. Great hold for the counter-terrorist team.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 pistols have now gone to TSM, and that's been a big factor in this series, you got to think, as they will look to see if they can't roll this out to 8-10. Luminosity, of course, still without the bomb plant, will go ahead and get those Tech 9s out in the head armor, and they certainly proved on Mirage that they can maybe steal a round away here from Liquid in situations like this, as they will be gathering up very heavy towards the B side of the map. They do send FNX and Fallen to make sure no flanks are going on. But certainly you can see that they're pretty committed to trying to make a execute out of this. That bomb tucked in over here towards Long B with Taco.
3 submachine guns for Semphis, FNS, and Adren respectively, trying to rack up the money for this round. You do have them pretty much 2 out of 3 playing towards the B side. And then the other SMGs playing towards the connector, where LG are currently stacked up towards the top of the drop zone, getting ready for a split possibly at B. But as you see the bomb being dropped, they're falling back slowly here. Oh, it looks like they'll decide to come it back, because FNX, who is looking towards that A side to start, is actually rotating back across. And same thing for Team SoloMid, so we're about to see a bloodbath towards this B side, Dust.
Indeed we are. Will Simphis get checked is going to be the big question, right? He can just step out. I mean, so many teams don't really look at this corner, but Cold plays it himself quite a lot, so he may be hyper aware. And yeah, Taco is going to go out there and find it. Cold finding 6. So far this round shaking up pretty well for Luminosity. Finesse trying to change things. He does pick up 1, but quickly traded by Cold. And now the bomb is down, and it's a 3-on-2 in favor of Luminosity. Meanwhile, I don't think anybody realizes where Fur is at. Might be able to catch someone off guard.
He almost got the flank there onto Adren, who bunny hops out on time. Fallen is low. Automatic knows he's there at least. He's looking back at angles. Now they bait out. The first one falls. The trade comes through after. Adren's now stuck on a 2 versus 1. No kit. Jumps in and first also with the Tech 9. And Luminosity Gaming echoes with the force buy. And TSM will have to save.
Yeah, they're pretty much in double save territory at this point, unless they want to do a force here. But very likely you're going to see Luminosity be able to bring this to 13-6, and at that point, you figure they should be able to close the map, and we should be seeing cash on its way. Of course, we do have another best of 3 going on tonight as well. Vault taking on Energy. Be on the lookout for that directly after this. A reminder to you, but yeah, TSM not going to force up too much here. Just a couple of brigade pistols. Automatic already been discovered by FNX here at Long A.
Yeah, he couldn't hit those 1Ds like Cold did on the last round. And all of them are slowly falling down, going just for upgraded pistols. No armor for TSM. A 6 and Adren are going to try to look back. Taco getting the last 2 kills there at the statue. Just want to let you guys know that Semphis was talking in dead chat saying, guys, there's just too much comms going on in our voice comms. So we just need to shut up and play. So maybe that could turn things around a little bit there when we'll see this first real gun round for the second half.
So, of course, we'll have another round of TSM just on pistols. So, again, Luminosity, great opportunity here just to roll out to a 13-6 lead. We are going to see Taco leading the way over here at Long B. Already some nades going out to stack anybody trying to jump up the broken wall, but not going to be the case. But Simphis just eats a nade inside drop down. And then at 25 HP already. Goes down pretty quickly to Fur, but not before Adren finds Fallen. So, equal exchange thus far here on the B side of the map.
Adren is lit, though. Again, another round where TSM does nothing but upgraded pistols. No armor. Fully blinded is going to be FNS. Fur dropping down. That's already $1,200. Traded back by Adren, though, at least in drop. But as he tries to come back towards his B bomb side, Cold and Taco have already committed there. Automatic LMS. Quickly dispatch. As we're about to witness maybe a third map on cash.
Certainly looking that way, isn't it? I mean, you feel TSM maybe has one more good shot at denying Luminosity a map point with this purchase here. This doesn't work, though. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure cash is right around the corner as TSM wouldn't really have any money in the next round. So this is kind of a do-or-die moment for TSM if they want to 2-0 the series. You are going to see Luminosity again committing to be pretty early on. All 5 players here. There is 4 stacked in for TSM. Vic has a good spot. This corner can be really deadly.
Oh, caught with a nade in his hands, though, and because of that, it's going to be an easy stream for LG to overtake this B-bomb site. 4 of them falling simultaneously. Automatic, the last man standing. Quickly opt down by Fallen. Peace.
That's not really the best way to handle your last chance in this map. Getting caught with nades out. I mean, Luminosity had 3 entry frags in just the blink of an eye, and the round was over at that point. Luminosity now up 14-6. TSM, they will force up what they can, as they obviously don't want to play for OT. They want to see if they can't make a run at it now, but see they're severely lacking in proper equipment. Just a couple of pistols, couple of one SMG, one FAMAS. No real utility.
But imagine if Sick actually didn't have that nade in his hands, because that was 2 guys who's going to be able to backstab with an M4.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just happens. It's so unfortunate.
Aggressive attempt of a peek for Semphis to start things off there. As he's getting spammed through the smoke. Down to 50 HP. We also did have Automatic trying to peek out towards that outside A-long. I think he did spot somebody as he's going to fall back towards that ramp, but meanwhile, we are still looking at the action towards this B bomb site. Taco at the point. Bomb is dropped intentionally. They're just trying to feel out Team SoloMid first to see if there's a stack or not. Another smoke to give more control for Taco to look back towards this drop zone. He spots Sick. It's a great position smoke. I'm pretty sure they practiced that. That was probably voluntary for them to turn that into a one-way smoke to look towards that broken wall. Semphis, though, playing in the back of the B. Sees you to take him down quickly up by Fallen. 2 versus 3. Long-range UMP to no avail from Finesse. This 3 versus 1 is about to put LG at map point against Team SoloMid.
So 15-6 right around the corner. Adren trying to see if he can't hide in this corner, but he's been discovered by Fur, so no save there for him. And now we go into what could be the last round of this map. Team SoloMid still very low on funds. Again, though, they will force what they can, as obviously they need to win out from this point forward. But they did take map 1, so they're not out of it. And we also know that cash can sometimes be a problem for Luminosity. Losing to Selfless yesterday, and just in general, it's been a thorn in their side at times in the NA scene and in the international scene at large. But here we go for plowing into the drop-down room right away. And he's taking out Finesse.
GG. Sick also falling towards that statue, looking for a 3rd kill, stopped by Semphis, but then Taco quickly trades it out. 4-on-2 situation, Automatic and Adren with a FAMAS and an M4. Holding back both towards that connector and the drop zone respectively. 2-minute advantage for Luminosity Gaming. They're throwing those smokes, blocking out the entrances. This is pretty much it.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, 1 round before, Semphis was saying, This is what happens when we play on maps that we practice. So they outplay themselves, and Adren at this point is going to try to save his M4. Probably realized that finally he comes out, and he's dead.
So, I mean, that game, there's really not much to analyze, right? Luminosity was